Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are here with another post-Banlist deck profile for you guys. Today it's Virtual World. Now, for some reason, you guys really like this deck. So yeah, deck profile. I've been playing this deck for a little bit, and today I tested it with double E-Tally, which is interesting. It's not the best, it's not the worst. I'll tell you and explain to you when we get to the cards. I went 3-1 with this at locals, took second place. It did not pull the ulti, so that's really, really nice. But yeah, the deck is overall really, really good. It's really nice. E-Teddy adds some spice to it. But yeah, we're going to go into the deck profile and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Alright. So now with the Megatons coming out, this deck is going to be extremely cheap. So if you want to play this deck, it's a perfect time to pick up. Literally everything that I'm playing is being reprinted, or you probably already have it, like Ashes. And yeah, overall, this deck is a lot of fun to play. It's really difficult. Don't let it get to your head, but playing this is like actually kind of hard. So yeah, triple Lulu, of course, reprinted in the tins. Whoa. Then we play triple Gigi, which is gonna get a nice foil upgrade. Triple Lalo, nice secret upgrade. Triple Lily, one Yan Yan. Reason why I only play one Yan Yan. Normally I would never only play one. But with Italy, you most of the time summon the Yan Yan. Sometimes you summon the Lu, but most of the time summon Yan Yan. So effectively playing Italy is like having additional copies of Yan Yan in your deck. Then I main triple Ash and I play triple Nibiru. I just really like Nibiru. Nibiru is really good this format against decks like Dragon Link and against yeah, basically Dragon Link, which is just the best deck of the format. It's also really, really good in the mirror match. So yeah. Then triple Desires, still really good. I like this card over Prosperity so much more. Prosperity is garbage. Triple Quinn, triple Kowloon, triple Tactic Talents, double Italy, and the Chamdo Dakova. So the only reason I really lost was in the finals. I opened Kowloon, Quindong, Xanwu, Italy, but I still could like Italy summon Lulu, Kowloon for Chuche, activate Quindong, banish card from grave with Quindong, and in the to negate the Lulu effect, in the end phase Lulu got banished, so I had a pop with Chuche, which is really, really funny. But overall this card was just an extender, and it was kind of nice coming up, having like one additional card, but it kind of sucks because it's not really an additional name. You know, it's an additional body, but it's not really an additional name. Triple Imperm, double Chuche, Xanwu, best card in the game, Imperial Order. That is it for the main deck, 40 cards exactly. No 2-2, no nothing, no just only good cards in this deck. Extra deck. This is all kind of standard, kind of solved as well. I have like some weird choices maybe. Yeah, Stardust Churcher, Coral Dragon, Juju, Shen Shen, Vermilion, Soulkin, Crystal Wing, really standard. I don't play the Dragoon package because it's just really, really win more, and this deck doesn't benefit from that at all. Break Swords, Bamboozle. I just like Bamboozle. There are so many ends where you just end, especially with Italy, with this as like your second summon, and you're basically Nibiru protected as well. Ptolemy, Beatrice, Fan, Topia Beyond, Gaia Dragon, and Zeus. That's really it for the extra deck. The only thing that really changed from my last deck profile is I swapped out the Wolf Riot for the Beatrice, and now Beatrice is really good with the side deck that I'm going to show you guys right now. Because Dragon Link is really good this format and a lot of other generic archetype stuff. My set deck is a little bit changed. Troll Knockbird's really good versus Dragon Link and Drytron. Pankratops just as a one-off. They're good more versus boards. Then I have some backrow removal. This is because you can make Zeus, so you can basically beat trap decks. And then I played Banshee and Zombie World, and Mischief of the Gnomes. So this comes in versus dragons, this comes in the mirror match, and random decks that this might be good against. So if this card is in the grave, you can banish it and make all monsters your opponent controls. Is it lose a level? Yeah, they all lose a level. So this really messes things up in the mirror because all their monsters become level 2, and then they have to make a synchro with like 3 monsters instead of only 1 or only 2. And then just like back row removal to play through back row. Some really generic stuff. Honestly, side deck is nothing special. I really like stacking this in. This is really nice because you can just make Beatrice as a very early summon and then next turn just push through, which basically always happens with me. So for the future, I'm also going to talk about, what's next. Because in a couple of days, the Megatons will release. And this is one of the few decks, I think, running the, what's it called? Crossout Designator is really good in. Because you already run a lot of hand traps in this deck. So I'm going to talk to you guys about that a little bit as well. I don't think anything in the main deck, like all these cards are just very good, right? You don't really want to cut any of these cards. But I think there are some options. You already run Ash and Nip, which is also really what your deck only dies of. I think that with the Crossout Designator, I think the Tri-Brigade's also going to become better, so we have to keep that in mind. So what I personally am going to do, and I'm not sure if this is correct or wrong, I'm going to run a lot of 2-off hand traps, so I have like more variety, and I have more options. I think that for this deck, Triple Tactic Talents can kind of go, because if you get Ashed or hand trapped, drawing 2 cards is nice, but your monster is pretty much useless. So it would be really nice to have like a Crossout Designator to negate an Ash or negate a Bell so that your monsters actually do resolve, because that's more important. Drawing 2 cards could be nice, but that name is just dead. So these 3 cards can easily be swapped out for the Nobleman. What I would then probably do, take out 1 Imperm, add 1 Vader, just in case. I don't think it ever is going to come up, but just in case you have the additional option. What I also would like to do is play at least 1 Bell. I'm not sure about these Italies yet. I like the cards, but it's like not maybe so I'm thinking maybe swapping 1 for Nyan Nyan and swapping 1 for the Bell. So because Bell negates both Lao Lao and GG, which is actually very impactful with this deck. So playing 1 Bell definitely would add to the Crossout Designator pool. If you want to go more ham, you can like swap out 1 Nibiru for 1 like random other card. But that's basically how I'm looking at the deck right now. Of course, things will change and I will update the deck. But for now, I'm going to focus a lot on Drytron and a lot on Dragon Link on this channel. So there's going to be an update to the Virtual World deck, but don't expect it to be like next week, because I want to focus on like other decks that actually change a lot, because this is like minor change. But at a certain point, I will definitely come back to this deck and update you guys with a new deck profile. So yeah, with the tins coming out, this deck is perfect to pick up, and I still really like the deck. It has a very nice flow, it has a very nice dynamic. It's a little mid-range, a little control, a little combo, and definitely a very good way to learn Yu-Gi-Oh! Overall. You learn a lot of mechanics, Synchro Xyz. You do skip on Link Summoning, but some people don't like Link Summoning at all. I think this deck is in a really good spot this meta. But the more drawing a Link is going to become good, the worse this deck is going to get. Which is the only bad thing. Because if Dragon Link sets up Tidying Spheres, you're not going to be able to play through that. 2 bounces is way too much for this deck to deal with. So maybe in the future we can also see cards like the Cosmic Cyclone returning to the main deck to get rid of some back row. Maybe more Queen Longs, like Focus. The playstyle is going to change a little bit depending on the meta flow. And yeah, that's kind of my see of this deck. Honestly, just go play it. It's a lot of fun. Like, actually, this deck is a lot of fun. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.